Hey there! Back with another short review. Still short, by the way.
Stellar Initiative!
Getting the job done. Released on May 27th, 2024, this game seems to be the product of someone who played Domekeeper, only had about 16 bits to work with per sprite, and thought, what if it was a tower defense? You want some lore? Back on Earth, people are happy, planet is thriving, but we found another fancy planet that has nicer stuff. So let's go take that stuff. Taking the Stellar Initiative, you deploy to the planet, you're tasked with mining, conducting research, developing tech, and scouting it for all its resource. But how does it work? Like any good game, Stellar Initiative offers different playstyles and difficulties to cater to different people. Whether you choose to play as the Federation, using rockets and missiles, or the Alliance, using lasers and electricity to defend, neither is stronger than the other, but offer a different aesthetic and feel to the gameplay. The different difficulties also change up more than just giving the enemies more health. The harder the difficulty you pick will depend on the amount of enemies per wave, the spawn delay at the start of each mission, the boss's health, and even how much health your own base has. Choose wisely now. Being a tower defense game, the general rules are fairly simple, but unlike your typical tower defense, you don't get points you need to buy defenses from just killing enemies. Instead, you begin with a power station that'll generate energy for you over time. That power station also being the thing you have to protect from the incoming waves of enemies, otherwise you lose the game. Waiting for your energy to build up can get boring at times. However, if you're strategic enough and a good little penny pincher, you can purchase bonus generators to speed up production so you can buy better defenses quicker. Unlike Bloons Tower Defense, where littering the map with towers is encouraged, you do have to do well to balance your spending in this. As missions go on, the waves of enemies will become tougher. That's where the rewards and upgrades come into play. Certain missions will reward you with powerful artifacts that give you pretty decent abilities, from shortening turret order times, to passively producing energy when order turret lands. Finding out which artifacts work well together can be simple enough, although it will take some time to discover all of them. The Stellar Initiative upgrade system does play exactly like Domekeeper. You can get two different resources, Stellarium and Aetherium, from completing missions, and you use them to beef up your defenses, each upgrade tree having two different branches. Whether or not you want to beef up your walls, make them take more hits, or turn them into energy walls that die like a tier 1, but regenerate after a short time. It all comes down to playstyle and strategy time. Play that funky music. 2 words. Dark Wave. Giving a feel of that post-apocalyptic, here comes the enemy, Terminator vibe, the soundtrack of this game is easy on the ears, paired nicely with its amazing relief noise it plays when you finish a mission. Any fan of synthwave, darkwave, chillwave, or even tidal waves will enjoy this soundtrack as well. Play on, T1000. Play on. Read all about it! Like any good game that involves collecting artifacts or relics, there's a collection page, so you can track how many artifacts you've collected and how many you still have yet to get. But by far, the best feature in this game is this little button here. It speeds up the game for you, so the deliveries come quicker and turrets shoot faster. But, be careful, it also speeds up how quickly the waves come at the start of the round and how fast the enemies move. It can be fairly easy to think you're well prepared and then all of a sudden be overwhelmed by the onslaught. If that does happen to you though, you can always just click it again, slow it back down, or even pause the game entirely without having to bring up the menu, and evaluate the situation, and then strategize. How fast or slow you want to play the game, there's no wrong answer. Stellar Initiative feels actually pretty refreshing to play for a tower defense. The simple pixel graphics combined with its dark wave-like soundtrack to give a nostalgic feeling. And having over 100 artifacts to collect to give you a chance to mix and match different strategies or challenge yourself with the harder difficulties, I'd say 6 out of 10. Super easy to pick up and learn, even easier to lose a day playing it.